Good day, everybody. It is December 27th. We just had a nice blizzard yesterday, minus 22, and I don't know, 40k, 50k wind. As you can see, my cattle spent the day behind the windbreaks. They stood behind it, and it served its purpose. Maybe they weren't eating back there, but they were out of the wind. I've seen cattle survive on a lot less windbreak than that. So it served its purpose. By sometime here in the next week, I bet, I'm going to have to be coming out here with more bales, but right now they're still at these ones. There's 4 remnants of bales left. We started on November 24th for the cattle, so we're over a month on 8 bales with 7 head. And yes, they're not big cows, but it's working well. They're not wasting a bunch. I'm pretty happy with that. This is just a quick update. FYI, today I chopped a new water hole. It just seemed like the other one was getting mounded up, and you know, it closes in after a while because as they drink, they dribble, and as you chop, it gets tighter and tighter. So every now and then you gotta just make a new hole. Plus, it was probably getting close to being froze out at the bottom. I'd say our ice is about 14 inches thick now. Maybe it's definitely more than 12 as my hand goes. And I was digging out the chips and stuff before the last crack, and I probably went through about 2 or 3 more inches of ice after that. I was probably at 12 to 14 inches then, so we're probably 16 inches of ice on the dugout. We got a little bit of snow cover back, but not much out of that blizzard. I mean, all we really got was maybe an inch or 2 with wind, and it just blew around. I wish we'd get some moisture. We had a rain before that, believe it or not. So yeah, I've been able to get down here with the truck. I haven't had to use the quad for the last couple weeks, or last week anyway, 10 days. And yeah, I got my exercise chopping a new hole this morning, and that's okay. Went out about another 6 feet away from the edge. As you can see, they're not much worse for wear. Even my respiratory problem one is doing okay. I mean, she's not going backwards, I don't think. She doesn't run like the rest of them when you come. Like, they'll start, when you start coming in, they start running towards the water hole because they want their water chopped. And yesterday they didn't even get their water chopped because they wouldn't have came out from behind the windbreak anyways. So they just stayed behind the windbreak. I didn't want to coax them out. That's just a waste of energy. They were in there, tucked in behind that windbreak, and I just left them there. My pigs didn't come out for feed and water yesterday either, so they're more energy efficient sometimes staying where they're at. But anyway, it's just a quick update. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you let me know how you guys made it through the storm. Like I said, we really didn't get much snow. And my packed trails are really working out well. They don't grab much snow because they don't have tracks. And you know as well as I do, once you drive through a bank and make a track, then it just builds up deeper. And next time you plow through it, and it builds up deeper, and then one of those times you just can't get through it. Well, by packing that trail, and yeah, we got a melt and it disappeared, but with that layer of ice that's on the trail now, it stays pretty clear because the snow just kind of doesn't grab on it. So that works out well too. Like I said, I don't have to start the quad the last little bit to come down here, and I can just continue on with the truck after I do pig chores. I just come on down and chop these guys water hole. If you groom that trail like that from the beginning of the winter, it hardens up, and it really does help get around. It's not always the easiest to do, but she's a clear morning here. Not much wind, maybe a couple K of wind, but they sure, if you wouldn't want to be walking out in it. It's minus 21 when I left the house. That's my Sunday, December 27th report on the bale grazing. It's going well. Very happy with the way it's going. I can see this is going to be a lot more common thing on this operation. I'm really considering next year bringing my share cows home and dealing with them myself, because then I'd get a bigger impact on my ground from the bale grazing. The more cattle you got, the more feed you bring, the more impact you get. And it'll take forever to get over all the land, but the more I've got, the more I will impact. And I guess if I'm coming out here anyways to do the work, I might as well have all the work to do when I come, because it's, which besides maybe bringing in more food and whatnot, it's everyday work. Is really not that much more work for 7 or 20. And I guess price of feed right now kind of says I should be bringing feed in, and then I get the impact on the land and the nutrients. So, okay, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Talk to you later.